Huh? Huh? Somebody must be at the door. Oh, who are you?
Oh, well, hi there. I'm Mr. Hippo, and I'm your neighbor that lives right next to you.
So you're another neighbor.
Well, yes, that's what I said.
Okay, well, what are you doing in my house?
Oh, well, I just really wanted to get to know the people around here.
Okay, well, today is a Saturday. Do you want to come in?
Sure.
Alright, come on in. So, do you want me to get some food or a drink for you?
No, you're perfectly fine. I'm good.
Alright, then, did you want to do something?
Not much. I just
Have a couple stories to tell. Well, maybe one. Alright, then, you're my guest at my house, so, go ahead and tell me a story.
Oh, well, okay then. So I was just having a delightful picnic with my friend Orville, and I said to him, Orville, I have a story. And he said to me, what's the significance of the story? And I said to him, Orville, not every story has to have a significance, you know? Sometimes a story's just a story. You try to read into every little thing and find meaning in everything. Anyone says, you'll just drive yourself crazy. Had a friend do it once. Wasn't pretty. We talked about it for years, and not only that, but you'll likely end up believing something you shouldn't believe, thinking about something you shouldn't think, or assuming something you shouldn't assume, you know? Sometimes I said, story's just a story, so just be quiet for 1 second of your life and eat your sandwich, okay? Of course, it was only then that I realized I'd made sandwiches, and poor Orville was having such difficulty eating it. Elephants have those clumsy hands, you know. Actually, I suppose that's the problem. They don't have hands at all, do they? They're all feet. And I couldn't imagine anyone asking me to eat a sandwich with my feet. Now, if I recall correctly, there was a bakery nearby. I said to him, Orville, let me go get you some rye bread. Now, I'm unsure if elephants enjoy rye bread, but I assure you that Orville does. Now, this was on a Tuesday, which was good because rye bread was always fresh on Tuesday. They made sourdough bread on Monday and threw it out Wednesday. Or rather, they sold it at a discount for people wanting to feed it to the ducks. And then, probably at the end of the day, finally, they threw it all out. I don't recall. I do remember a man who would bring his son to the bakery every Wednesday, and then go feed the ducks. He would buy all the sourdough bread. Of course, you know, you're not supposed to feed the ducks sour bread at all. It swells up in their stomach, and then they all die. At least that's what I've heard. You know, I never saw any ducks die myself, but I did notice a substantial decrease in the duck population over the course of a few years. I just never thought to stop the man and tell him that he was killing the ducks by feeding them the sourdough bread. And if you want my opinion on the matter, and I told Orville this as well, if you want to feed ducks, or birds of any kind for that matter, it's best to buy the seed. I mean, when you think about it, breads of any sort don't occur in nature. They don't grow on trees, or spring up from the bushes. I don't think birds know what to do with bread. What was I saying? Yes. So I bought Orville some rye bread. What a fine day it was. He must have been tired after I woke him up from him coming in the door. I mean, it is like 8:30 in the morning. Guess he was trying to sleep, and I'll just show myself out the door.